Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everybody. Good to see you all. Thanks so much for jumping in. I hope you guys are having a good day and are ready for another stream. Welcome, Walkalala, Prime, Brian, MSG. Good to see you guys all on YouTube. Welcome to the stream. I hope you guys have a good Wednesday. I always forget the day at the last minute. I'm gonna be jumping back into Space Engineers tonight and continue on that Jumpship. We got quite far last time, but we still have a lot of stuff to do. So just double checking. Everything seems to be fine. All right. So we're gonna be logging in. Let's not waste too much of our time. And game and webcam to the left. I might actually have to set up such a way that the chat also moves to the left together with my webcam. Let's give it some time to load in. There we go. Were we farming still? I don't remember. My god, the controls on Space Engineers are very, very sensitive, especially comparing it with playing with Icarus. There we go. I think I'm gonna focus on vegetables and mushrooms now. Or let's do fruit and mushrooms. So let's do 10 fruit, 10 mushrooms. Did you see that Space Engineers 2 update is dropping on the... was it 23rd of March? I saw a few new reviews already. I'm not part of the review team this time. I just didn't have any time. So I'm not doing any reviews of Space Engineers 2. But I saw already 2 videos that were dropped this week. I'm very curious about what is coming next. There's a lot of additions added, like rotors, pistons, wheels, I think. So, fruit and mushrooms. And mushrooms. Alright. How are we on food? We still got 6 spaghetti, so we should be fine. Spaghetti. So, where did we leave? This is where my gravity disappears. No wheels yet? Did I not see wheels in there? Maybe I missed it. I thought I saw wheels in there. I might just have confused it with something else. So where did we leave off? I think we finished well, we didn't finish, but we almost done the power room here, which is the warfare reactors. What was the plan here again? Was this O2 tanks in here? Yeah, I think O2 tanks. Then here we're gonna have our assembly line. Osio wheels are a recent mod. Somebody added wheels as a mod. I thought I saw wheels on their newsletter, but maybe it's already a teaser for the next one. So I think we're going to put our O2 tanks in here. But that means I'm pretty tight for jump drives. That almost means I need to extend this even further. Do I have O2 tanks? We have. We could take these like that, and we just build like 2 of them next to each other. Maybe like that. Or do we do 3? Is there any reason why we need oxygen more than... Is this just to fuel up yourself and make sure that you get airtight rooms, no? Now this is going to be a pretty big ship, so it might be good to have more tanks. We could just do this. 4 tanks. Then we have like 1 access key that we can just walk in between. We'll need more than those 2 4 tanks for the large ship. You think so? Oh, I just welded the wrong thing. Damn it. Okay, just... Hey, Gillibart, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. How are you? You need to remember much each tank stored. You need to remember much. Let's test something. Let's say this is the size of my ship, okay? The only thing I cannot do is vent my farm. Although I cannot even vent this room because I made a hole in there. Well, let's open this. Alright. I'm gonna open this. Let's see. I got 2 tanks right here. 100%. There's only 2 oxygen tanks in here. So let's now open this up. Drain. Close and look at my other 2 tanks. They filled up pretty quickly again. They might have drained somewhere else. Let me just check something. How many O2 tanks do we have? No? None? I know it's called oxygen tank. No, oxygen tank. There we go. I only got 2 complete. The rest are all incomplete. Wait, I don't have an oxygen tank on my... I know it's not connected. Okay. I'm gonna turn these off so that they cannot make any extra oxygen anymore, okay? Let me try this again. Alright, now we see that what is draining. Hey Sirius, welcome, how are you, man? So I just dropped 7% of this tank and 7% of this tank. And that was draining this large room. So I think we can have a few complete empties of the ship, and that's with 4 tanks. Turn them on again, no? It's quickly filled up though, if you have a bit of ice in there. The O2 load will be shared across the entire ship, so one dip in one room is a dip across the entire ship. I mean, not really, no. Because my room will always stay airtight, even if the oxygen drains another ship. I mean, I can put a 5th O2 tank in there, it's not a problem. But I think 4 would be enough. Doesn't matter if I rotate these, they are gonna be all the same, no? The only thing that's gonna be different is the pipeline. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of the easiest auto-close door events built into the game, yet still not enabled. What's that? Hey, Hillbilly Tech, welcome. How are you? I could have put some welders on the bottom there. No, the thing is, Hillbilly, is that I'm getting to a point that I'm needing resources for, like, expanding the base and just building. So I'm like, the longer I'm sticking around here, the longer it's gonna take me to get those materials. So I think my focus should be the jump ship first, before I do any, like, fine-tuning on the doors. Is the music too loud for you guys, or is it okay? It sounds a little bit loud for me. Anyone know if Keen is going to put any scalable font accessibility features in? You mean the same like we have in SE1, where you can change the font, or is it like just a HUD font? A tad loud. Okay. I think it depends on the music as well, and they don't always like, how you call it, level the music over everything. So one song is louder than the other. Na 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 na. A meter away from monitor due to doctor's orders. Yeah, I'm assuming they will add accessibility. Counter Rock. By the way, did I say hello to you? I might just have replied to you, but not say hello. You said also, which is Cherokee for hello. I think I just read your message. So O2 tanks sorted. Let me just mark this as well. Jump drives. So if I'm gonna build the same amount of jump drives that we have, like we have in front here, which is 2, I'm gonna take 3 extra slots in there. Here. 1, 2. Yeah. Let me just go in charge. That's often how I get people to say hello back. Normally I try to say hello to everybody, but sometimes I'm just distracted and just respond to somebody without saying hello. Alright, so if I do 1, 2, 3 and then a wall, then the hangar bay is going to be way smaller. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I can still get my large ship in there. Also, I don't need to close this off. I can leave this open, so we just have 2 hangar bays, so we can fly in and dock here. So we could get 3 ships in here. Or maybe a long ship here and then 2 short ships on the side. Let me just get in, because this is one of the ships I want to take with me. Hey Emlet, welcome, how are you? Do I just fly from above? I mean, it will probably fit, but it's still tight though. It's not like I have a lot of space to walk around. So we will have to move our door backwards. Which is okay. I do have still some space in the back there. I need to have at least, I would say, a block and a half forward and a block and a half backwards, or a block and a block. Depends on where I'm gonna dock. So if I would add 3 blocks and I put my doors 1, 2, 3 and I put them there, then I'm gonna gain that space that I'm taking for my jump drives. Yeah. I don't like having my jump drives. What you call it? Vulnerable. I prefer to have them at least a little bit behind a an armor block. We also still need to build nacelles on the side, so I could probably put maybe a jump drive in a nacelle. Exposed, that's the word I was looking for. Did I weld this up already? No. Yeah, we could do that, yeah. Hey Darkstar or Blackstar, thanks so much for the subscription and welcome to the Beeble Hive. I didn't get a notification, but I saw it on the stream. Not sure why I didn't get a notification. Don't know if I can. Did I put anything? No. No. I just closed off with blocks now, yeah. But I don't want to close that off with blocks. We need a conveyor here. So I just need... I start with these 2 blocks so I can put my... like that. And then the same here. Like that. So currently I only will have 1 jump drive available because I do not have the gold for it. We need to reach, what was the game? Was it Mars? Forgot. Alright, and then we can close this off with a wall. And the same here. And then we can have the same here. What I can do is actually put the same room with the stairs. Let me see. Here I do the same on the other side. And then we have like a little bit of a control tower up here that looks down inside the hangar bay. Do my eyes deceive me, or is that an old school self-repair system? Yeah. A lot of people are always advising me to use the build and repair, but I don't like the build and repair system. I feel that it's too easy. It might be good as well, maybe for like a repair system or like a docking bay or something like that. But I also feel like it definitely influences your processing power of your PC. Alright, and then that one has to just move 1, 2, 3 behind. So I'm gonna put that door. If I find it, if I have it still here. Uh-huh. No? Okay, so gate. Let's do door then. Hey, Grill Bears, welcome. And Randy, hello, good to see you as well. Build and repair system needs to be constant supervised and requires a certain playstyle to use properly. Alright, so that is gonna make much more space now for the landing bay. 1, 2, 3. Then we need to close this off so we don't have... Yeah, okay, good. Let me recharge. Alright, let me just keep... let's focus on the floor here before we move on. We need one pipe that keeps continuing forward so that I can have pipelines here for connecting my ship. We could probably put a pipeline on the side here, but I want to avoid using too much. Well, we might need it anyway for guns. I have not placed a grav generator. I think I might put the grav generator somewhere here or below in the floor. We'll see. Hey Steel Bacon, welcome on the other side. Thank you so much for jumping in on Twitch. You're online, follow dropped, got a lurk, but nice to see you over on Twitch. Nice to see you as well. Appreciate you jumping in. This is correct, this is correct. This is gonna be closed off anyway, so we can close this off, no? Wait, how did I... Oh yeah, because this is... Okay, no worries. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, Prime, I am preparing for the future. If I need to... if I will have to start deciding between YouTube and Twitch, like, who am I gonna stream on? And then see what is my internet speed, what can I stream on. She sounds too lazy, in my opinion. It's like she doesn't want to be there. I feel like the suit lady definitely could use a little bit of medication to be happier. No, let me do this differently. Did I do this properly here? I didn't, no. This is just a redundant line. If I get shot on the sides, I still have a connection point on this side as well. So this has to be a pipeline. Yeah. For streaming I choose YouTube because of Twitch unfair moderation. I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that. Also, Cantarock, they retracted that, so you can now use the... you can now show both the chats on the stream. This is no longer forbidden. I'm gonna take these jump drives away because I don't want to weld them up with the materials I have for now. But I can keep an eye on what is going on here. I can even turn these on so I don't need to weld them up myself. No, they actually changed this like in like two weeks ago. You can check. Dan Clancy did an announcement himself. They retracted that. So that has to be a corridor conveyor as well. So what I've been doing is I actually have been using these instead of these because these have more materials in there. Although it's only 20 steel plates, this one has wait, what? Yeah, 20, but it also has the interior plates and the construction components. So I feel like this is stronger than this one. I'm not sure if that's true, but it feels like it. No. Well, it doesn't matter. Let's just 1, 2. Yeah, okay, yeah. There is some favoritism that I just realized I still have 2 blocks here. Yeah, that's the advantage of multi-streaming, but so I don't need to worry about that because my archive is dropped on YouTube anyway. So even if Twitch loses whatever I streamed, I will have it on YouTube. If I will have to decide at a certain point to stream on Twitch only, I will still try to record maybe my stream or download my stream on Twitch and then upload it to YouTube to have my archive there. It all depends. It all depends on my internet once we move. So, I think we have everything maybe. Let me just check. Jump drives we have. We still need our batteries and our gyros. We got the refinery and the assemblers. YouTube is more favorable, better. That's personal opinion. It just offers more favorable terms and features. If YouTube would implement some of the features that Twitch has for streaming, it would be insane not to go just for YouTube. But Twitch has such great features like the loyalty systems, the redeemables. While you have to do this for YouTube, you have so much work to put this together compared with Twitch. The chat overlay blocks the game or its interface. I don't think there's a lot of interface there though, no? Because everything that's on the interface is there. There might be some if I go to my ship, maybe. Let me see. If I sit in my ship. Yeah, I think it hides a bit of the ship. I mean, there's not much I can do, Brian. I got some ideas I could do, but Twitch doesn't allow me. Because I cannot stream beyond a certain dimension. Okay. So what I said is we're gonna put our batteries most likely Would I put my batteries here or did I put my batteries next to the gyros? So I put let me see. How many gyros will I need for a ship? That's gonna be the question. For a good few years now, but I need to both watch time and subscriber counter. It is a bit of a challenge for sure. Especially depending on what content you're making. If you're making like searchable content or like tutorials, then it should be much easier than, for example, playthroughs. If you just do playthroughs or streams, it's very hard to get the views. Okay. Distracted. So, my idea, maybe I should weld them up, is to put gyros here and gyros here and then batteries on the outside. The batteries here and batteries here. Or how much batteries do we really need? Because that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 maybe. So, a 7, 14, 28 batteries. 28 batteries that do... What do they give again? Is it 12 megawatts output? Or is it 4? It's 4 now. So maximum output is 12. Maximum output is 12. Jump drive has maximum input. Maximum required input of 32. So if I have 2 batteries that are fully charged, I can charge my jump drive with 2 batteries. So 24 batteries is more than enough. I need to of course take into considerations all my thrusters and all that. Although I will be working with main focus on hydrogen with supporting ion now. Should I put my gyros outside and my... No, put my gyros inside so I can still try to reach over there if it's needed, yeah. If I need to fix it. Alright, let me start with welding up these Willis ducts. This should be an L. Yeah, L shape. So this is going to allow me to even, check my gyroscopes and batteries on this side. And then we can go through here and do the same here. We can fix from here, we can fix from here. We won't be able to fix to the furthest point because this is going to be armor, so I cannot put a corridor here. You know what I'm thinking? No, can I? I don't know. We'll have to see how I'm doing the ceiling. A few extra batteries for emergency battery power or an emergency jump never hurts. Then again, this is coming from a guy that refitted the Hammerhead Zoid mod on the workshop into being able to take on 3 silent base stars. Hey Kermandale, welcome. How are you, man? This is a conveyor line because I probably want to put guns here now. Yeah. Maybe guns. I don't know. Did I close this off? No, I just built this up. Okay. Just came back from a long walk downtown and back. Nice. One, two, light. 1, 2, light. Okay. We should all get out more. Yeah. Honestly. Yeah. I'm literally allergic to the sun. Honestly, I should go out more, and I should have done it more in the winter, but I've not been very great, like health-wise. And with the summer coming now, it's gonna be so effing hot. But my chair is so comfy. But my chair is so comfy. My power is up. Alright, how are preparations for the move? We are still waiting for the house to be completed, Walkalala. We are going this weekend. To check it out and get some more stuff organized, but yeah. I might put a second light next to it, like that. Or we do 1, 2, 3, like here, and then we put a third one in the center. But I think it might be better to just have them like this. As I don't want to put lights above the refinery. Maybe the only reason I would put there is like because there's a walkway, but... There we go. Like usual, the things that always takes the most time is permits and getting the permission to do things. Oh. Oh yeah, okay, let's go and recharge. If I found my doorway. Eep. Hey, Lee Kramer, welcome. How are you? Good to see you. That thing looks huge. Yes, it's gonna be my... It's almost gonna be my colony ship, anyway. It is what we're gonna be using to jump around with my ship and have my, like, service ships in the back. Drill ship, mining ship, and a fighter, maybe. Which allows me to jump to another planet and set up a new base somewhere else so I can get the resources from there and bring it up. Like the corridor. Yeah, I wanted something different compared with what I do otherwise. I have access to all the rooms. So what I want to do might be a little bit problematic, but I could put some pipe work up here, no? I could just do... Can I? I mean, I could do the same here, although my roof... No, we could do the same here. I could put pipeline with lights, but then my light might be in the way. We're gonna have to think about that. Because I do need guns on the ship as well. That means I'm gonna have to have access points where my guns are placed on. But I think that's gonna be the least of my worries. We have enough conveying on the bottom and I can easily make conveying on the top. As you can see, I have a whole layer where I can put pipes in. What I could do as well is just bring a pipe from here over to the center, maybe from there to the center, and then pull a pipe left and right, like in the center on the spine, and then cross it over to the outside, wherever I want my guns. Alright. Does anyone feel that Keen made a mistake in that SC's survival mode is actually campaign mode? Did they do any changes lately? I know that they gave the creatives mode now, no? There is no real survival mode so far, as far as I know. The only way I could do survival was by just start. There is actually a mod where you can like start with a completed character and you just start on the planet. That's about it. But I don't think there's a real survival mode existing yet. And Space Engineers 2. Ow? No, no, no. G, clear, collect. I'm waiting till it's complete. I'm probably gonna jump in with the next update. I wanna check out the new planets and the new building parts. I still don't think it's enough to give me enough. I don't think it's enough for me to like make a playthrough from it. Definitely still needs more meat, but let's put those batteries in production. Okay. We could put something in here that we can access if necessary. I was thinking about actually putting like a walkway here. And then a stair from here. Yeah, I'm not sure if that is the like the end goal of Space Engineers 2. I think we're gonna get a survival mode separately from the campaign in the future. I'm hoping, because I do like just the start where I do not have anything like telling me what to do, and not have anybody in my ear constantly yammering like the brother that is stuck. My God. I'm rather a chatty person, that's okay. You're filling in for me. Do we have like a dark? No? 8. I need to work on my timers there, but I'm not happy with the amount of messages being dropped. Seems to be dropping all at the same time now. It might be less annoying in the chat itself, although Twitch is very quiet, so it's constantly my bot dropping sentences.
Surrender.
8% left. Let's go and charge again. Let's go. I think it's your Twitch bot. He's been rather pilot over here on YouTube. Now the difference is between YouTube is that the chat is more active, so the bot is not that over the top. They're dropping at the same time. The difference is that YouTube has more chat going on, so it's less like noticeable that. I'm looking for you. Right, can we do a stair here? I thought I had the catwalk somewhere here, but I think I might have already moved them again, so... Catwalk, and let's take the food processor. It makes sense to me. This toolbar makes sense to me. Um, Sing the catwalk song? I don't know the catwalk song. Oh, is it I'm too sexy for my... Is that the one? Shake my little tush on the catwalk. On the catwalk. I think I'm gonna close this off here and just make this a wall. 7. We could put a recharging station here. The thing is that I'm using my last toolbars every time to switch things around. Refill. Like that. Shake my little tush on the catwalk. Alright. By the way, the build is looking good so far. Thanks, appreciate that. I'm always insecure about my buildings, to be honest. I need to put some panels on that, but that's all detailing work. I'm just trying to find the spots I need to still weld before I close it up. I think we should be fine here. We should be fine here. I need to also think about air vents. So, for example, here, I think I will have to put an air vent and then move that one here. These will have to change to... I do like the light gray though, so I might actually change it. Oh, I could put an air vent here. We could put an air vent here, yeah. Is there another one? No, but I think this corridor should be enough with one vent. I mean, I probably could put another air vent somewhere, but I don't think we need a second one. Any chance you might upload this to the mod hub? Once I'm finished, I will be uploading it, yeah. I think the other one I will upload as well, my drill ship. Hey Prime, welcome. Good to see you as well. How are you? Especially the braced ones. Yeah. I wish we're half ones, Cantarock. I wish we had like just half ones, so I could put one here. But keep this one open, so it would be like around my door. But we don't have them, so I just put them in between. This... I don't think I'm gonna have a door here. No, this is gonna be closed off. Yeah. Is there a way I can do it like that? Yeah. Not to cause any panic, but have you used the DLC floor blocks yet? You mean these? Yes, I've been using them. Why? Is there an issue with them? No, curious. No, I've been using them. So I've been using them here. You can see all of these are the smaller DLC floor blocks. Underneath here, these are all the DLCs. These are the DLCs. This is the conveyor line. Same here. I'm using the wrong floor up here, by the way. I'm using the wrong block, I mean. In case you're wondering what this audio is while if my energy is low, it's a mod that Akini made, Akini Empire, using my complaining noises when I'm getting this remarks. It's called BOS, I think it's called. You can find it on the workshop. I just explained Counter Rock. So Akini Empire made a mod that used when I'm streaming and I'm hearing inventory full, I'm doing like inventory full, inventory full. So he has been using my voice complaints and actually made them the soundtracks, the notifications, so that's not what you hear. It's the mod BOS. Okay, so what I'm gonna do instead, I'm just gonna do all of them corridors and I'm gonna flip them around like that. Let me just turn off these one of these timers Um, G portal, live stream notifications. Why do I have this twice? Huh? Wait, what? Oh, no, okay, no worries. Time sequence chat. I'm gonna disable this one. So at least I have less chat dropping in for the moment. Only the G portal one. I definitely need to work on the redeems, not the redeems, the bot commands. No, you're good, bro. Yeah, it's a little bit too much, but it might just be because I'm seeing both of them. I'm seeing both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. While if you're just watching YouTube, you might not see it, but you will see it on my shared chat there. The amount of messages being dropped. You know what I should do before I do any more work? Give me a sec, let me check. So, this is going to be my end piece. I think this is going to be the end piece as well. Which means this is going to be maybe tapering down slightly using this design. Although not as heavy, because we still need our doors to be open. But I can taper down from here, so I can taper it in. From here, because I don't need to follow. Yeah. Instead of making this a full block, I can actually start sliding in slightly. We're using a half block and then a full block. Let me just check if I can do that before I let me see. No. No. Autobot B. Oh yeah, by the way, Kantarok, this is I'm Beeblebum, in case you don't know that. My gamer tag and my main channel is Beeblebum. The B side is my second channel where I'm streaming on. So I am definitely a little bit... it's a bit derivative from Bumblebee. So this could be the rear, closing off like this. And of course we have to follow the same like shape. It will be bigger, but I just need to have the garage door opening up. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 slots, which should be enough to get my ship through. And we do the same on the top. Yeah. Okay, let me just grind this away. We'll have to keep you? Do I need to keep you? Or are you connected on the sides? I don't think you're connected on the sides, no. Are you? Maybe you are. I don't know. Let me check. If I grind you away, you're saying orange. That means that you are still connected, no? It means if I grind you away, yeah, then it's disconnected. Alright, good. So this is gonna become this. This means our door is gonna be pretty weak. I know. Our door is gonna be pretty weak. It's just gonna be connected on the back and maybe on the top and the bottom when we are closing it off. The only thing I could do is maybe extend it one further and then go half block. That means I have a full block here. And then I have my corner here, maybe. For at least give it a bit more structure, because if this gets shot, then the door is loose. I mean, loose. So what I could do instead, let me just weld this up, is do a flat one. Come on. Then an angled one. Then you become a full block. Wait, are you still? No. No. You have to go back so I don't lose that door. Like that. Hey Jean-Paul, welcome. Good to see you, man. How are you? If I do this, then I have a bit of more bulkier connection to my gate. And I think that's not too bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 0. Uh-oh. Alright, let's see. There's only gonna be on the flat pieces where it continues. So we have flat, flat, flat. There's 3, no? 1, 2, 3. Yes. So we do another one here. And then we put the full ones here. then these go here. And then we have our full half block there. That means we will need to keep following this line in black. Like that. Then we have our 4. Like this. And then here we need the full... Is it this one? Are we using this one? Yes. Okay. Is it this one? No. It's this one. Yeah, it's this one. And instead of going straight, we're gonna go into an angle. Man, I'm still... Icarus is messing with my controls. I've been playing so much Icarus that I confuse the controls between Space Engineer and Icarus. Like that, and then we need to just follow this like this. Okay. Okay, I just disconnected those. Yay. Unbelievable. Yep, sorted. We saw nothing. I'm fine. I'm fine. We have a I think we have a everything's fine. I like the way how the things are unfolding. It's unbelievable how much that door takes of resources. I never thought of using those walls as part of the hangar Greeble decor. You mean this here? Holy moly. Let's eat some more spaghetti. Let me just clear my build plan again. Now we need to be very careful. We cannot grind this away. I saw that gun getting closer. No. I think I'm good now. Red markers. Honestly, the white markers can be annoying as well because they can send a ship, they start shooting, I shoot them, they become red, and then I get all the drones. Serious question. I know you can set up a ship toolbar so that you can build from the cockpit, but is it possible to do the resources quick grab from a build planner things while in this? I don't think so, Balkalala. Because, I mean, no, I don't think so. Because I don't think you can kind of get your welder out as well, you know? You kind of need your welder to do the build planner, no? Maybe. Maybe. Okay, how is the sun? The sun is pretty much in the way now. Alright, let me get some steel plates and let's continue the back part. The reason I'm doing the back part is so that I can actually see what the size of the ship is going to be, because I need to figure out where I'm going to put my nacelles. So the weight, the look of it, the weight of the nacelles have to be in the right location, just for like the feel of the ship. Steel. No? Oh, is that landing gear in the way? Okay. Did I connect my ship to the... I should probably be able to take this away now. Let me just check. We should be connected, no? Yeah, so I should be able to drive this away. The amount of gyros on the ship. If this ship is empty, clunk, it moves like a mosquito. you're gonna become this one. Do you guys still see well enough on the stream? I'm trying to light this up as good as I can, but where can we find the build you have published? Do you publish to Steam? To Steam. It should be under the same name, Beeblebum. I think if I'm correct, and you check the description of my stream, I'm not entirely sure. Live. Mute myself. Right, if you look in the description of the stream, you should find a mod list which is linked to my to this collection I used for the. So you should find my account. So I'm currently just working on the shape. I might be grinding some pieces away in the future if I want to make some greebling. For the moment I just want to have a feel of it. Hey Robert, good to see you, man. How are you? We need to extend you. Wait, does this make sense? Yes, it does make sense. I need just to grind you away. Like that, and... like that. It's been a while. Yeah, maybe. As in, I don't know. When was the last time? Is it like catching up on the stream because I'm now on the B side? Maybe, I don't know. I know a few people are still not aware of the fact that I switched over to the B side, even after the amount of messages and commands. Not the commands. The video that I made. We'll see. Like I said, I will probably have to do a lot of adjustments here as well. I don't think I want to have this to be a one straight line here. I think I want to interrupt this one with the door, but for the moment, let's just leave it as this. Can I remove this? I cannot remove this yet, no? No, we need to close this off first. Okay. So let me just put a regular block down here and a regular block up there. So now you're connected to the grid. I can remove you now. Right. Could I do the same here and then use... Let me see. It's not really airtight. Oh no, but I need to put a block there anyway. No, I think I need to find something else. There should be outside sign to note which hangar bay is which. Don't park in the wrong bay. Oh, my electricity is out again. Yeah, I was considering leaving it open, having, but maybe we could put like a corridor with doors to the left and the right. Have like one hangar bay large and one small. And I have my... I don't know. These are my jump drives. My ship can still move a little bit backwards, so I could have another block and could have our corridors in front. The problem is that I don't have a decent door to work for that, and we'll see. I'm not sure if I'm gonna split up the ship or if I'm the hangar bay, or if I'm gonna leave it as one large hangar bay. Shake my little tush on the catwalk. On the catwalk. Oh, no, 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 no. Well... No. Nope, no. That we cannot do. We need to make this floor. This has to be a full floor. The reason for that is because I need to have a connector in the floor of one of those, so... Needs neon tubing around the doors. We'll see if I have the space for it. This is okay. I can have that. But that means I only have a half block to the top of my hangar. At least here, we might have to put some heavy armor in this yellow. Just to have a bit more protection, because this is going to be two halves. But I kind of like the opening like that. A lot of people don't like heavy. The problem is that I'm very short on cobalt. I need to find the cobalt planet as well. So cobalt, golds, these are the things I'm looking for. So heavy armor is very limited for now. Also, this ship is going to be massive, which means the more heavy armor I'm putting in, the more work my jump drives are going to have. Me. Me. Yeah. It's probably gonna be, I'm gonna have to change this to heavy armor after my ship has been shot to pieces. So these should serve as airtight, you know, these doors. I don't know if I want my hangar to be airtight, to be honest. Just exposing design flaws. Power is empty again. Okay, if I would do this, would that work? If I would do this and this, or is this going to be too bulky at the back? The only thing I could do is make this look a little bit different here. Angle the outer ones. Angle the outer ones. Hot ver. Out of metal plates again. Can I angle the outer ones? I don't think I can now because of the... I mean, maybe. I could... No, I cannot because of this one. Yeah, okay. I'll recharge. I'll recharge. I like these blocks. I still don't have any idea what I'm gonna do with them. Yeah, so I got the same. It's pretty much the same. The difference is here that... could I go narrower in the back? I mean, we could maybe if I would... 4, please. Means we will have to do some changes here, but that's okay because we have the similar line here, no? This line. So we should be fine. The only problem that I'm gonna have here is that if I do this, how is this gonna look? Does this look okay? No, it doesn't look okay because I actually can extend this a bit. So instead... Wait, I cannot snap anything there? Damn it. Oh. Because this is gonna do this. We might have to take some time on figuring this out. Without making it look too ugly. I think it's a bit weird. This angle and this angle is weird. I kind of followed the same angle here, which is probably not going to be easy. Alright, let's try to copy you over. The problem is I cannot extend this that way because of that block. But I kind of like the entrance like this. This makes sense, having a bit of a slope towards the end. But this doesn't make any sense. Oh my god. I don't know what's going on lately, but my shoulder... I need to do more walking. I mean, can I do this? This. Because this is the same. If I would do this. Like that. Okay. So this is the same angle here and here. And then we have this, which is going to be you. I cannot really go wild because I cannot take too much of my armor away. Like this. Alright. So the only thing I cannot do is I cannot go any further. And I don't think I'm doing this really here, no? Am I? No, I'm stopping this. I'm just following the angle of that. Actually, I'm changing the angle completely here, which is okay. Can play around with that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be changing this. Wait. No. I'm gonna be changing this a few more times. But it's like molding. Every time you're doing something, you're just adding or taking something away to... until it's like shaped as you want it. You know what, let's grind you away already, so I can put that block there. Unable to place, and why is that? Did you not connect it? Okay, it seems like I disconnected some... Ah, because you're not connected to the bridge. Damn it. In case you don't know, guys, I am now sponsored or partnered with G-Portal. It's definitely very clear. Huh. This would have been deadly. Do I do just this? Just to make it different? Like that? I vote LCD panel blocks down the middle, that way they can act as bumper stickers. Maybe? Maybe? Yeah, I was thinking pipes as well, Joshua. The thing is that the pipes don't have a nice ending section. I'll leave it for now. We will be able to change this in the future. This is not too bad as a end section for now. This DLC pipe locks, yeah, those the thing is that I don't like how they connect on the end. So 6. I mean, I could do with a the valve, but I'll leave this for later. Alright, I need a second projector here so I can install our nacelle that we built. Oh. Okay, so projector, we did have a blueprint of our nacelle. No, I'm not entirely sure. Did we call it nacelle? No. The Frontier Engineer. Thruster, there we go. Keep projection. I think the nacelle hanging on the back is probably the best solution. Like this. Not at that height though, but it's been effing hell. Sunburned, guys. You're gonna want 4 nacelles? 4 nacelles? You mean like 2 on top and 2 on, or like 2 on the top and 1 and 2 on the bottom? Like and a cross? Would I work with then 8 containers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 containers. Does that make sense? Let me go and check my farm in the meantime. Let me just digest this a bit. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that, Joshua. You know, I actually was thinking about the gates for the ship as well, but I want to avoid as much subgrids. I was more thinking, you know, I get you, Valkala. I was just more thinking, if I copy that thruster over, I will have the containers, or do I put something else in there? More hydrogen tanks, for example. Maybe. Subgrids are fun. You're watching the wrong stream. You have to watch Engineered Coffee for subgrid madness. Fruit. Alright, let's grow some more potatoes and vegetables. Rock, have you ever watched Engineered Coffee? He's doing this Survive on Mars playthrough where he builds like his own like complete factories with subgrids, and it's insane. And like event controllers, it's really well done. He's a smart guy. His iris gate was impressive, yeah. G. No, G. Seed packs, potatoes, and a vegetables. Vegetables. And 9. Some air-gate potatoes. There we go. I should probably make some more spaghetti. Paschetti. That's 30 grain gone, and yeah, we should be good on grain. Easy Coffee's making a lot of member only. I think he's doing like extended versions of his work. I think Joshua. So he's doing the condensed for non-members, and then for members he gives more detail. Honestly, I don't have the time for doing extra members only videos. I'm already struggling making my videos for public. I definitely need to get back into gear. I was actually doing pretty well when I was dropping my videos about Windrose and spacecraft, but wait, did I take the... I did, okay. But is that not the aim of the game, Joshua? Making things more complicated than they should be? Alright. Could I? Let's try something. I'm gonna blueprint, Control Shift blueprint. We're gonna rename this the Frontier Engineer Jumpship Stage 2, I think. Right? Look at that, pretty decent. I didn't even remember this. Space over engineers. Then on blueprints TFE. It's not TFE, it's the Frontier Engineer, not TFE Tiffany. Hey, no, I'm hearing. Damn it. Stupid welders. No, bad welders. So now what I need to do F8. No, F6. F8. Then F9 and rotate. Is that correct? This looks correct now. Ah, damn it, damn it, damn it! Stupid son! Alright, well, we're here for a while. Okay, I'm gonna disable that other mod as well. I think everybody has the ID of my G-Portal reminder. Disable and disable. Joshua, I wasn't feeling like that, by the way, as well. I think that is pretty much every content creator, every engineer, but every content creator I've been watching has always gone around the solution 50 times and then has to decide, has to agree, or has to accept it can be done simpler and he should have done simpler. Can I do this from somewhere else, maybe, without me having to... Let me see. I can just stand in here now. Then do F9 and... Okay. Then we look for the projector. And we look for the projector 1. There we go. Like that. What? So this should work, no? F8, F9. Okay, alright, there we go. Projector. And I need to just do vertical offset -1 is correct. Forward offset horizontal is this, and then vertical offset I need to go 1 up. That's what I wanted. There we go. So now F6. This is very confusing. Where am I? Alright. I just need the second projector there. And then I can turn you off. There we go. Because I just want to see the second nacelle. Where's the sun? The sun is still there. Can I hide from the sun? No. Damn it. No, I cannot reach it from there. Weirdly enough, my my build vision doesn't work, or yeah, build vision doesn't work if you're using the projecting or the camera. Alright, so which projector is this? Projector 2? Yeah, projector 2. So F8. F9, K, projector 2. And then we just drop this vertical. I mean, I do some adjustments, of course, but it would be like this. Wakalala. A little bit adjusted, of course, but I think we need to go maybe one block down, and then the other one also one block down. What do you think? So if I do F9, K, and I go to projector 2. Was it correct? No, we need to go lower. I don't think I still have. Let me see. I still have. Okay. Projector 2. Let's go to 4. Like that. And then we drop this one down as well. So we go to F9, K, and then we do projector 3. And projector 3, we go down 1. Like that. This of course needs some bulk around it, and I was thinking about putting corridors on that, but I'm not entirely sure if I'm still gonna do that. And what I should do, we don't need 8. I don't think we need 8 car containers. Do we need 8 car containers? I don't think so. 4 car containers, and we replace the other 4 with a bunch of hydrogen tanks. I think it's better to have more hydrogen than anything else. I mean, the ship is gonna be my mothership, let's call it like that. So it's gonna travel to other planets. I'm gonna fly out with my small ship to the planets, build a base on the planet, and then bring materials up and down, maybe with drones. I don't know. I don't know how long I'm still gonna be playing this, to be honest. But the more containers I add, the more weight the ship becomes, and the less my jump drives become functional. Although I will have 8 jump drives. I don't know. 8 jump drives. Yeah. Kanto, hydrogen doesn't weigh anything, or I need to have the gas mod installed that creates weight, so it doesn't make any difference, hydrogen. The containers don't change though. Referring to ice? Oh yeah, true. we will need a block. So I don't know if I want the nacelles to be completely away or if I want them to be merged against the ship, like more like a little bit of a protrusion where the nacelle is connected to, but not like just a small piece of beam and the nacelle separately. I think I want it to be closer to the ship. Ah, the sun is a bit... Projector 3. 12. Should we not just make this one nacelle? Maybe with a little bit of shape, but one section? Factorium drives, maybe in the future. Robert, I do think that the Factorium drives are bigger. So I'm not entirely sure if... I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be able to fit 2 of them in there. Does it make a difference? If I would take 1 Factorium drive, is that better than 2 regular drives? Because I can only put... I think it's 3x3 now. A Factorium drive. Or is it 2x3? I think it's 3x3. Let me just check. You're not even gonna show? Oh, give me a second. F6. There we go. Yeah, 3x... Well, no, it's 3x3, so I'm stuck with this size. Yeah. The Prototech, Joshua. I could do this. We could do like 1 here, 1 there, and then a regular jump drive in the back. And then on here, I can put, instead of the wall, I can put glass or something maybe. But then I need to figure out if the stairs are gonna be in the way. Factorium drives is a possibility, but we need to get them. And I will need to find 4 of them to, you know, start making a difference. Okay, so I'm gonna need a pipeline that goes from here to here. Alright. I'm gonna have another pipeline that goes here. Okay, let me also recharge. All right. And then we can extend the pipeline so we can connect between those containers. I'm currently going to use this one. 1, 2, 3, and then we put another conveyor in here. Is that a custom suit sound? Oh yeah, so this is the BOS. It's a mod, a sound mod created by Akine Empire, Sarek on Steam, which is using my complaining when the suit mod is saying that when the suit, like if the inventory lady says inventory full, I do na 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 na. So he recorded that voice while I was doing a stream and made a mod of it. Two, three, four. Let's start with this. I'm just gonna see if I can build the... Actually, let me just get steel plates. That's all I need, you know. For now. I believe somebody just... What? Where? On YouTube? I didn't see anything popping up. Hey, Grumbles, did you just raid? I didn't see a raid popping up. YouTube needs to give us a notification for this, damn it. Wearing Foxhole Scout uniform so radar didn't show us. You know, Grumbles, appreciate your raid, man. Thank you so much. I just am so annoyed with the fact that YouTube doesn't give us like an notification about there is somebody raiding. I wonder if I could maybe use the bot to figure that out. Let me check if I can. I'll need to check that. Grumbles, thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate that. 07. Wait, what? I just need... Just one steel plate is enough. Huh? Okay. This means I should be able to put some iron thrusters in between here, and we can also put thrusters on the side to get our left and right thrusts. The only thrust I will have to figure out is up and down thrust, which I might have to put into my ship itself. Yeah, Cantorok, but the problem is that it doesn't show on this chat, and because YouTube, yeah, it doesn't show on this chat, simple as that. I need to check if I get a notification. I need to look into it. O7 Joshua is salute. O is the head, 7 is the hand. It's a pretty common like message that has been used since the World War II. Hey Tanya, welcome. Good to see you. How are you? let me just get some steel plates. Let's see if I can shape this a bit. I swear Betty is annoying me. Betty, I'm assuming Betty is the depressed voice suit lady. From the Battlemech voice and the Battletech series. It suits her rather well. This is only one block. But if I go wider, how much is this gonna change the shape of the ship? I kind of like the narrow nacelle. If I do the wide nacelle, it's gonna be too bulky. I might have to, I mean, cannot do it now, but I will probably have to think about creating this in heavy armor. I know. But I'm kind of forced to work in temporary until I have the heavy armor. I'm thinking the idea of having the nacelles butt up to the sides of the ship might be better. Butt up, you mean butt up to the right? Go up? I'm not entirely sure which direction you're talking about. It would be interesting if somebody could insert ChatGPT. you might have to use also a voice mod then that reads it. Be flush with the side. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say flush, but I was thinking more about moving this whole thing one block in. So that this shape is against the ship, and then this merges inside the ship with the armor. So the armor, instead of going down, it just flows a little bit down and then goes up into the nacelle. Something like that. Alright, let me just put this all away. Let me grind everything down again. That means I need to shift my projection one step inside now. This has to go as well. And then you. And you. So 1, 2, 3 blocks out. So we're gonna go back to 11. Oh. Has anyone ever used the mod Sealand Air and felt why should I ever use heavy armor ever again? No, I don't know that mod. For the armor blend from the ship to nacelle, could you use the curved armor blocks they added? Could I? Could I? I don't think that there's actually a decent curved block for that. Because there's nothing that really snaps together. I mean, I could use them as like maybe some greebling, but not as a covering part. You know, because every part is separate. There's no like connection between any of these. Should I start from higher up? Should I keep following and hit that point? So that's like, it comes from the top of the ship. So... yeah, they are good for like greebling and adding some details, but not for like a armor piece. I think I might like this most. It might be more challenging to get it to link up with the ship, but... I'm just gonna weld it up so we have a bit of an idea. Ow. So I'm currently just trying to see the shape, Robert, before I figure out some greebling points. But I think we could work with this. I think I like this more. I will have to figure out how I'm gonna connect this to here. It could be that I'm gonna have to get rid of this dent. Or I make it so that this becomes narrower, because we're gonna have to end here. I think we're gonna have to... Let's see, do I have a... I think that is gonna be the shape, kind of. Maybe one step further. Hey Akini, welcome, good to see you, man. It's gonna be a challenge. But on the other hand, I need to rethink the ship itself as well. I need to be willing to sacrifice the joint. Do I need to move my thruster another block into the left? Yeah, I don't want to move my thrusters forward. I feel like if I'm going to move them forward, they're going to sit wrong. I don't know. I don't know if you guys actually see this, but it's pretty dark. Let me see if I can actually put it on the camera. F8 and then put my lights on. I think that's where I want my thrusters to be. For the moment, I shouldn't be too worried about that, because I'm already starting to look into the hull. The only thing I wanted to see was how long is my ship, where I'm going to put my thrusters, and where are going to be my conveyor lines. I do think that would be better. I could shift the thrusters forward, because then it would nicely have a line in the center of the thruster, but I don't know. Yeah, I want to get some thickness on the side, okay, because I feel it's too sleek. And my idea was to put the thrusters on the side just to have a little bit more of a shape like that. Would I make my nacelle longer? let's say where the car container is, where I have the hull around. If I would replace that with a hydrogen tank and I put another car container in the front and then my hydrogen tank and my thruster, which means I'm extending the thruster for 3 blocks. Then I could overlap the yellow band somewhere inside with the maybe. I think more hydrogen tanks is good. Instead of 8, I would have 12. I'm not really digging at the hydrogen tanks. They will be covered anyway. Oh, Robert. It's a bit over it. Overkill. Everything is connected except for this. Let me just put the block in between there, and then I can grind you away. Alright, and then we put a hydrogen tank in there. Hydrogen tank. Cargo container. Another hydrogen tank. I mean, I can put the other hydrogen tank. It doesn't really matter because it's going to be covered. And then the thruster. You one. I think that might not be a bad idea. I think a longer thruster is actually better, which allows me also to get this yellow band to copy it over. Not the dent, but the color can then go over the container, which is going to make sense because it's going to feel more centered on the thruster. Let me go back into my camera so I can actually put some light on this. Yeah. Alright, guys, I think I'm gonna call it here. I am getting overheated in this room. I'm gonna have to start using my AC again soon. I think next week we're gonna have to look into the thrusters. I might be doing some welding over the time of the next week, just so that some things are being done and we can move on further and quicker. So I might do some welding and maybe some shaping. Because I do have, like, if I'm doing it without streaming, I can think a bit more clearer as well. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you all being here. I thank you also for your suggestions. We will be doing some more work for sure, but we did quite some work today. We are pretty good on layout. So much work trying to figure this out. I am jealous of people that can build ships so quickly and have this, you know, mindset of building it. It's insane. Should look like the fat ass of an old school Porsche 911. Alright, guys. I am not going to be raiding on Twitch. I have 4 people watching, so it's really not worth it for me just pushing 4 people to another stream. We have 29 people watching on YouTube, so I might raid to Jason maybe or something. Let's see. Redirect. Oh, you know what? Let's raid Jason. Let's raid Jason. I appreciate you all being here. I thank you so much for sticking around with me, and I will see you again on tomorrow. Tomorrow we're doing No Man's Sky. We're going to continue our fugitive run, and then after that I will be out for the weekends, and I should be back on Monday for some more Icarus if you want to come and check me out. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks so much for joining. If you want to show some love to Jason, you can use the message, which is a hashtag, not hashtag, but BBuzzBuzz. There we go. I don't know why Beeblebum didn't do it. Give me a second, stupid bot. Copy. Ah, there it is. You want this message? Okay, give me a second. Yeah. So, for the people on Twitch, I'm sorry I'm not going to be raiding. I appreciate you sticking around and hanging out and lurking, but I'm not going to be raiding with 4 people. I will see you again very soon. Thanks so much for joining all, and goodbye for now.